What a day, man. What a day. Emotionally so draining. You know what, of course, this is a review for the Chelsea-Brighton game, but it's more so the fact that it's just all the external news, all the external pressure that's coming with this game, with the fact with all the European Super League, all the reports, the protests outside Stamford Bridge, the mass rioting, and then you've got the game on as well. And don't get me wrong, the game was pretty poor. It was pretty poor. Of course, we didn't lose the game, but in terms of in the context of top four, it's not good enough. We needed the 3 points, and you know what? I sympathise with the players. I sympathise with Tuchel because I actually put this result down to the board. I put this down to the board. They put this in. They put us in this mess. We shouldn't even be here in the first place. If they took the correct decision on Friday and they didn't sign their signature on the dotted line, if they didn't agree to join the European Super League, we wouldn't be in this mess. We wouldn't be in this mess. You wouldn't have had mass protests, mass riots. You wouldn't have the backlash that you received over the weekend. And, players would have been focused. They wouldn't have been distracted by this rubbish. And I think possibly we could have won the game. Now, I'm not putting all that down, all that blame and on the board that, we didn't win because of this. Of course, players have to take responsibility for this. But at the same time, we need to understand that these are human beings. They have feelings. They are easily distracted. I was certainly distracted. Literally right before kickoff, breaking news: Ed Woodward resigns as CEO of Manchester United. Andrea Agnelli resigns as the president of Juventus. Florentino Perez under huge pressure. European Super League collapsing, disbanding everywhere. Chelsea, Man City, Atletico Madrid, Barcelona all leaving the European Super League. Arsenal leaving the European Super League. The whole thing is in tatters, is a complete mess. Of course, you're going to be distracted. Of course, Chelsea, Brighton, it's not even a main talking point because at the time, 24 hours ago, this game didn't mean anything. It meant nothing because we were about to join the European Super League where there's no relegation. There's no sporting merit, so what's the point of competing for top four? And then suddenly today, oh yeah, now there's a meaning to the game. We have to get top four. And we win the game. Ultimately, that pressure, that external pressure, the boards, the mishaps and the rubbish from the board has cost us 2 points. Yes, we kept a clean sheet. And to be honest, on the balance of play, Brighton probably should have won. They pressed well, it was organised pressing. They moved the ball with fluidity. Graham Potter's doing wonders. Implementation, fast, direct attacking football. Welbeck hits the bar. Of course, Zuma makes a mistake. Brighton can easily score. And they had their chances. Sure, Chelsea had their opportunities and chances, but on the balance of play, you can't argue with the result. A draw is probably a fair result. So I can't sit here and scream and rant and say, oh yeah, Chelsea should have won the game. The ref was poor. No, none of that. It was just a poor lethargic performance. And as Tuchel said in the pre-match press conference, he was annoyed by the situation because now what's happened here is that because of the board, because of this fuckery and mockery, we have lost our momentum heading into the West Ham game and the Real Madrid game. We have got two must-win games coming up. Today was ideally a must-win, but I can accept it, especially with the results. Liverpool drawing to Leeds, West Ham losing to Newcastle. A draw's not a bad result because we're still now edging top four. We go above West Ham, having played the same games. We're essentially edging it on goal difference. And ironically, we have West Ham away this weekend, which is now a must-win game because whoever wins that is going to go above the other team, respectively. If we lose that, top four looks very sticky. It looks very sticky, hence why this weekend the West Ham game is a must-win game. And not just that, after the West Ham game, we got Real Madrid, we got two legs, which, by the way, we better stuff those lot after the fuckery that Florentino Perez has set up, being the founder of the European Super League. The quotes in an interview that he had last night that he's having tonight as well. The whole nation will be behind Chelsea. If anything, the whole of Europe will be behind Chelsea against Madrid. However, we've lost every single bit of momentum to take into the West Ham game, Madrid game, because the momentum that we carried from the Man City game has just dissipated. Now, I'm hoping that, of course, tonight was a distraction. They've got a few days now. Things are getting cleared now. Chelsea, they're leaving the European Super League. Things are going to settle. The dust is going to settle now. Hopefully now the players can focus fully on football. The mentality will be completely on football. Forget all this, it's done. Chelsea leaving the European Super League. Let the legal team, let the lawyers think about this. Let's forget about this for a second. I've made 3 videos in consecutive days. Let the dust settle. We've got some big crucial games coming up. We need to instill the mentality that these are cup finals. We have to go out there. We have to win and secure the 3 points because there is no other alternative. We are fighting on 3 fronts. Get top 4, get as far as you can in Champions League, ideally, magically try and win it. Same with the FA Cup final. We are fighting on 3 fronts and we need to keep this pressure, keep this momentum. Tonight was a historic victory in terms of external football, in terms of fans. Fans won tonight. Football won tonight. And I'm so proud to be a Chelsea fan because Chelsea, in essence, saved football because of the protesting, the fighting, thousands of fans showing up at Stamford Bridge. If you were there tonight, kudos to you. Fair fucking play to you. And I'm so proud of you. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of every single Chelsea fan because we ultimately saved football. Chelsea were the first team to leave the European Super League. We're the first one to essentially send in the letters to withdraw from the European Super League. Man City then follows. Looks like Atletico Madrid and Barcelona are also going to follow as well. This is huge news. This is a historic day, 20th of April. Ironically, 20/4 as well. We know the jokes, but we will remember this day for many years to come. This was historic because European Super League would have been the end of football. And we saved football as fans, so I'm so proud. So tonight, the result doesn't, of course the result matters, but no one's going to care too much about the game. We're looking at the bigger picture here. We saved football tonight. Yes, ideally we should have won this game. We needed the 3 points. It's a shame we dropped 2 points, but the performance meant that we didn't deserve to get the 3 points. We have to look forward now. Onwards and upwards. West Ham was a must-win game. We've got about 4 days to recover now. We need to get the 3 points. There is not any other alternative. You don't secure 3 points against West Ham, I'm afraid top 4 I think might be done and dusted. Tonight was a must-win. We didn't win the game. So therefore, the West Ham game, you have to get the 3 points. You know, if we get the 3 points, that means we're 3 points clear of West Ham. Again, that will be a massive victory and morale boost. Will give us momentum and confidence that we require. That will also dampen West Ham's hope as well. That will drop their morale mentality, and that will give essentially an extra boost, extra advantage with only essentially 5 games left of the Premier League season. We are coming into the last 100 metres, last 50 metres of this marathon. We are coming to the end now. We need to get the 3 points. We need to keep pushing. And tonight was not worthy of 3 points. Tonight was not worthy of victory. I'm sure Tuchel will go over this in the post-match analysis with the players when they essentially dissect this game. And one thing that strikes me a lot was the team selection. Jorginho and Mount. For me, Jorginho was our best player, even though the whole performance collectively wasn't good enough. We were very lethargic. But Mason Mount, for me, why is he playing in a double six next to Jorginho? That's not his position. I need to see a Kante now. I know Kovacic is injured, and we missed Kovacic today because of his transitioning, his dribbling. But Mount can't play there. You know, you're essentially taking away his strength. And again, Jorginho is there left isolated on his own. And that's what essentially Basuma, who was fantastic for Brighton, was able to overload for Brighton and essentially overload them in transition. Defensively, again, we kept it clean sheet, but we were shaky. Especially Zuma and Rudiger, they were shaky today. Alonso, very average performance. Kepa, good for his confidence. He got a clean sheet. Good distribution from him. Kai Havertz was a poor performance. I thought Pulisic was good. I think he was direct. He was trying to move the ball fluidity, moving the ball nicely in the half space and in between lines, essentially trying to make things happen, moving the ball with confidence. Callum Hudson-Odoi came on. He tried to change the game. He got Ben White sent off, but again, it was in the last minute, so it wouldn't have meant anything. And again, it's a well-earned 1 point for Brighton because they fully deserved the 1 point, if not more. Chelsea didn't deserve to win today, not at all. I'm not going to sit here and rant and get angry because we didn't deserve to win. And I understand there's a psychological effect here because of this European Super League BS that I've been pretty much talking about this whole video. I know that's pretty much hijacked this review. I haven't really talked about the game much. But honestly, the game was that boring. No goals, 0-0, lethargic, poor collective performance. And that's not the bigger picture today. That won't make the headlines. The headlines today is historic. Football fans won today. Chelsea fans won today. Chelsea fans say football. And yes, it's disappointing. We dropped 2 points. But we have opportunities and we have days now to rest, to recover, and essentially rectify that on Saturday against West Ham, where that essentially is going to be a 6-pointer. You beat West Ham, you make that 3-point gap, everything is rosy again. You don't win the game, things are looking very sticky. That is my review. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and comment down below your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below.